Like I said throughout the video, bro, ain't nothing gonna come right away, bro. It's a process to everything you do in life, bro. Especially if you want to have a future in it, especially when you want to do something not ordinary, if that's the right word. As like everyone else doing 9 to 5, but you gotta put in work when the results ain't even showing yet. But what's poppin', Tech Squad? It's your boy Sad Tech 10. Y'all see the title? I'm gonna react to J. Cole Applying Pressure, the off-season documentary. We're gonna check this out, but if you enjoyed, that subscribe button to that road to 2,000, join the family. This is number 2 on trending, so but might as well react to it, might as well check it out. I was gonna check it out regardless, might as well react to it, you feel me? Especially with it being number 2 on trending. Usually I don't even go on trending because most of the time it's music for like reactions. I don't go on trending because most times like music and shit. I don't really like reacting to music because like half the time on my channel at least it gets blocked and shit, so I don't like reacting to it. But we're gonna check this out. Let's get straight to it. And before we get into it, if y'all hear the AC, bro, it's hot as shit. And I'm recording this at 12 at night. Y'all not gonna be able to see. I'm recording this at 12 at night. The neighbors got the AC on, so if y'all hear loud ass AC shit, that's theirs. And I got the window open. It's hot as fuck. Let's get it.
I had a mixtape called The Warm Up. At that time, I was trying to get a deal. I felt like I was this close to getting a deal with somebody, just because my music was
and
good.
J. Cole
and I had like a little bit of connections to the industry.
Reactions.
But I had just graduated college. I was broke, nigga. I was like struggling to pay my rent. I ain't had no job, and I was kind of being complacent because I had crazy music, and I was kind of chilling, like as if that was good enough to get me to where I needed to go. Yeah. And I had a realization. One time, nigga, I'm in a party. I'm drunk and I'm high, so I had to leave the party and go to the backyard. So I'm back there paranoid, like, oh my God, like, nigga, I'm going through it. Nigga, life is on me, nigga, rent. All my college friends went and got jobs. Nigga, I'm over here doing some rap shit. And these niggas walk in the backyard to come find me. And they're like, yo, we want to holler at you right quick.
Bro, that's how they do, like, I'm not gonna say, like, to his extent, bro. But everyone I know got jobs and shit, bro. I'm over here just doing YouTube and shit, bro. I feel it.
To an intervention. These niggas was like, hey, bro, what you doing? You say you want to do this music shit, but like all you doing is really just like hanging out, partying and shit. Mind you, one part of me is like, nigga, yo, I be with y'all niggas. Like, the fuck are you talking about? But when they was talking, bro, I swear to God, I sobered up quickly. It was almost like I was on the stage. Nigga, literally, after that, I thought about basketball. Why I ain't making it basketball? Nigga, I love to play. And at this point, I'm 21 years old, you know what I mean, 22. And I'm like, nigga, why you didn't make it in basketball? Because you wasn't fucking working. You thought you'd be outside dribbling the fucking ball, doing something, when really niggas was in the gym with trainers, like putting in work, shooting 1,000 shots a day. And your dumb ass over there thinking you doing something, mimicking Iverson. Yeah. So it was like, yo, do you really want to look back 10, 20 years from now with this music shit and be like, the reason you didn't make it in music because you ain't put in the work? So I was like, fuck it. That was the way the warm-up came from. Every day, nigga,
you don't want to be sitting company see or whatever, working 9 to 5, like, damn, bro, what if I just did this? What if I just followed what I wanted to do? What if I just did that? Bro, oh my goodness, this is like, bro, this is motivational right here, bro.
Good.
I'm about to drop 5 videos
verses,
tomorrow.
made beats. So,
probably not.
And so all that to say, the off season was like the same concept. Like, one more time before I leave, like, before I feel like I'm like,
stay on my
like
shit, bro.
fulfilled in this game, let me try to reach new heights from a skill level standpoint. When I tell you about the 7-minute drill, like, I put myself through drills. I really try to work on my craft to, like, just reach new heights and push myself. So that's why I call it the off season. I know that was a long answer, but shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll play you the third joint.
Check the one.
This past 5 years has been a fight against comfort. I was chilling. What I noticed was with that feeling of comfort, I'm like, damn, this is the moment that a lot of your favorite rappers hit a crossroad where they did what the fuck they set out to do, and then the fruits of their labor started working against them. That same energy and that same like passion they put into the craft was gone, and it was replaced by like comfort and luxury.
bro. I didn't need to.
You like them too? Yeah. If I had to get one,
That's one of my favorite ones.
This is hard.
Gangster, bro.
You right in the back right here?
There's a lot of
Shit right here, back.
My life is just mad routine at this point, and I like it. So to go shoot a video, to shoot a doc, to even just come downstairs and do this, and I swear to God, bro, I swear to, yo, that's the level of comfort / laziness.
I can't be watching, bro. I'll be reacting to shit 12 at night, bro. I can't be having this mess.
That I've reached in my life. Imagine that when applied to music and a craft and a sport that literally you can't get comfortable in.
Facts. Once you do, they gonna say you fell off.
I had to make a real decision. Are you okay with getting comfortable, chilling, mailing it in, waiting around on inspiration? If this is as high as you ever got, not career success-wise, but from a skill level, like have you wrote your best song? Did you leave no stone unturned creatively? And when I thought about that feeling, I was like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
Okay.
You already know you fresh in
Crazy,
it.
man.
You ain't got no choice but to answer.
When Melissa told me she was pregnant, it was like almost like a clock went off. Like before life completely changed, I was like, damn, I need to refocus, wake back up and lock back in and begin the process of like the fall off, which is reaching its highest height before I feel like I can like comfortably just relax. First thing came on my mind, I was like, yo, I gotta go back to Muhammad's crib.
Oh, nah, you can look, bro. It's a whirlwind in that bitch. That shit like Mount Everest, nigga.
Yeah, I like that. Dirty as fuck.
That's something for rent, niggas, nigga. We are at the legendary Muhammad House. And this is where Cole stayed in when he moved to New York to go to St. John's. This house right here has been a lifeline because even when times were difficult, he struggled with certain things, like the owner treated him actually like a friend, almost like a son in a sense, so he worked with him.
That's what's up.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, quick ass doors. You can't sneak out for shit. 2016.
Scared the shit out of me. This is 2016. Forest Hill Drive had been out. Like, I'm at the peak. And I'm like, coming back here. This might be my last moment of moving how I used to move. Waking up every day dolo, just being able to write, focus on music. I came up here for like 2 months. Every morning I woke up, I had to write a verse before I can go to the city and go to the studio. And after the studio, got to drive all the way back to Queens, wake up here, write again, record again, and then go.
What's up? That's how it works. That grind.
I remember Pharrell, one of the first times I had worked with him, he was like telling me how he had his life on a schedule. He came to the studio for certain hours. He was like, I only come to the studio from this time to this time, and I don't take shit home with me. I was probably 24, 25 when he said that, and I remember feeling like, damn, that's weird, because I'd be in the studio all fucking day. Like, if I stayed in the studio anything less than 12 hours before I had kids, it was a failure of a day.
Damn, 12 hours? God damn.
About 2 years into being a father, I remember like,
Crazy.
Oh, you need a schedule where your family knows that this is... About 2 years into being a father, I remember like, oh, you need a schedule where your family knows that this is your time in the studio and this is the time when I'm at home on family mode. It's something that I needed to do because I'm not gonna shortcut on the family side. So I put the studio in the house for that reason. It's like, I love being able to work knowing my family is right upstairs.
Yeah, you can't be overdoing it either, bro. You gotta have some alone time and shit. Especially with family and stuff. Oh, this better have to get copyrighted. It's on fire now.
don't write for a while, you wait around for the inspiration. That's the thing that I had to cut out.
Fuck it, not like I'm getting paid, as long as you don't get blocked.
And nothing will ever come. And then when you come back, one of the main things I notice in the process is like the trust you have in the things that you say or the things that want to be said. Like the ideas that come to your mind that want to come out and they want to be written down, you second guess them because you haven't been in the momentum of trusting and seeing results. So that first line that comes, you're like, oh, no, that's trash. No, I said some shit like that before. Nah, that's corny. I don't know. Instead of just being like, yo, it's a first line. Write the shit down and trust that it'll lead you to the second line and to the third. You know what I mean? So, like, I had to just start showing up.
Cash money.
When I really fell in love with rap, it was a matter of like sport. I started realizing the parallel between the rapping for me and basketball. I gotta operate at a high skill level, and the only way you're gonna operate at a high skill level is putting in the hours, you know what I mean, the practice. So it's like, coming down to the off season, it was the same mentality. It's like, damn, this is the time to get better. So I have to continuously come up with ways
You can put that shit to anything. If you like sports, you can put that mentality to anything you want to do. As corny as it sounds, bro, but it's facts.
Verse, do a drill, make
I'm
a
not
beat.
trying to work 9 to 5, so that's something.
I didn't know how long it would take, but I knew it would take time. And it literally took years of practice, writing, trying, shooting, sharpening the pen to like get it to a level that I feel
And that's
like
one
it's
thing.
been
It's
in the
gonna
past.
take years for me to get to where I want to get to, but it's the process that starts right now. It's gonna, if you want to do something different and not 9 to 5 like all these other dudes, like everyone else, you gonna have to put in work. That's not going, like, the results ain't gonna come right away. Even when you do like school and college and shit, you're not gonna graduate until like 4 or 5 years later. That's what you gotta think about when you're doing music, basketball, and all this shit, bro. You're not gonna get the results right away. That's how I'm thinking with the
It's
YouTube
there.
shit. I'm putting that work, but I don't expect results for at least a couple of years. That where I want to be, but
It's almost like you treated those features as an album, as like a project.
Facts, yeah.
Is that how you thought of it?
Yeah, because it was a mind state. When you put yourself in uncomfortable moments, you find out a lot about yourself.
exactly.
And usually you find out that you're capable of rising to that bar that's set by that uncomfortable situation.
Your
So
true
what's something I
colors
can do?
and cone,
Yo, when
uncomfortable,
somebody
some
bring
shit
you a
like
feature,
that.
say yes.
I've seen that shit somewhere.
I was looking at it like an
Like,
opportunity for
damn, that's
growth.
true.
You think the era that you grew up in,
Everyone's cool in cool situations.
you the one that
Everyone
had
to be
the
chill,
skill set to
but-
do that? Hell yeah.
Way back
Do you
in
really
war
want to
and
look
shit.
back and be like, you didn't work with nobody? You didn't have no songs with nobody. That you just cool with that? No, okay. So start saying yes to some features. Similarly, it was like that with letting people know, yo, the off season, it's a boy, the fall off is coming. It's like, yo, now that the possibility of not doing this shit
When's the
seems
album
real and
dropping?
I'm at peace with that, don't have a regret. There's songs on here in this whole fall off era that I've been sitting on for years.
Damn,
Just tweaking, making better. Even like a middle child, that was for the fall off. But then I'm like, do you really want to wait to drop this fucking song? So I'm like, yo, fuck it. We just put out Middle Child like as a single. And that shit went crazy.
Yeah, that shit was
I
fire.
never came over here when you came back.
That shit was
Now
fire.
normally I would just hoard that shit. And similarly, yes, I've been hoarding songs because I'm like, no, I made this for the fall off. This is too special. Now over the years, they've gotten better. So maybe some of them have like fallen to the wayside, you know what I mean? And like they won't make it. I still got more work to do, especially on the fall off specifically. I got a few more songs I need to write. I got more tinkering I need to do. But the vision, I finally got this shit.
Oh yeah, you
scoped
gotta
and I
have
can
vision
see this
too.
shit. Like,
You can't be just doing shit
for a
and
long
not
time,
doing it.
I just knew what I wanted to do, but I just couldn't see it. It was just like, this is
You
the
always got
most
shit left them.
ambitious shit
You
I've
always
ever
got
done.
shit to go at the end of the tunnel.
It's a patience and a trust. It's a tightrope to walk,
Fuck.
but I'm walking that shit.
That's gonna do it for that video. If you enjoyed, that subscribe button, I wrote to down. Like I said throughout the video, bro, ain't nothing gonna come right away, bro. It's a process to everything you do in life, bro. Especially if you want to have a future in it, especially when you want to do something not ordinary, if that's the right word. I think everyone else doing 9 to 5, but you gotta put in work when the results ain't even showing yet. But that's gonna do it for that video. But let's get it. I'm out. That was a sick ass documentary, motivational documentary. Let's get it.